So, can you tell me how you found your experience in buying black?
For me, living black is a lifetime kind of a commitment and movement. I'm heavily involved in the activities of certain events that's happening. At the same time, it was really much about concentrating on like every single thing from the time I get up in the morning until I go to bed at night.
Good morning. My name's Paul, and I am being asked to just show you what my daily routine is.
But all in all, I thought it was a fun experience. In the morning, brush my teeth with like a black-owned company, Short Press, who they do like activated charcoal. I managed to get my teeth brushed with a bamboo toothbrush and by a company called Illuminate. I buy my soap from a company called Primal Beauty, or I have a good friend of mine, Rosalind, who has a company called Shining Life. That's right. She sells shea butter. Breakfast, I don't really have a lot to eat in regards to that. I usually will have some tea, and my tea I usually get from Delgatti. The cup I use is from a company called Eater's Portal.
So with your previous knowledge, experience of supporting black businesses, was there anything new that you came across during the challenge, during your experiment?
I actually come across an electrical store, black-owned electrical store, that was selling products that are made by black manufacturers. I also was blessed to get the company that does bottled water called Nzinga. Because of the work that I'm doing, I'm a brand ambassador for a company called Ethnicity Clothing. And also one of the things I came across is a book called Natives, written by a brother, Carla. Because my lifestyle dictates that I don't have a whole lot in regards to my diet. I'm a vegetarian, almost vegan, so I don't need to go to major supermarkets all the time.
Do you feel, depending on the area, the increase of black business shops?
If you go to like parts of Norwood, there's a road, Portland Road, and they are about next door to each other. Anything between 7 and 10 black-owned businesses.
So they're like fully black-owned businesses in terms of the owner's black, the produce,
Indeed.
Not a shop building that is stating that they sell Afro-Caribbean products, but it is a Middle East.
You'll have a lot of these businesses that will sell some products that continue completely through the supply chain, i.e. we actually grow the products, in the Caribbean or on the continent, and then we can, we ship it over. But a lot of the products, they're just a part of a wider selection, which you'll get from companies that are from Southeast Asia or China.
That is almost what a lot of businesses, people do, take it onto online. Is that a good thing in terms of for customers to be able to find them? Or if you walk down Brixton, you say, there used to be a black-owned market store here. It's not here no more. How do I find it?
I think that you do need to have bricks and mortar businesses, on the high street. Like for me, I'm kind of a bit more tech savvy, so I'm able to go online. I'm shopping online per se. But if you're talking about a particular age demographic, that's not something that they're really used to. Because of the circumstances that we've been in over the last 3 to 6 months. I've spoken to many customers who now are now doing more of their shopping online in ways that they would have never ever have done.
With the times today, everything's moving online. Before we used to have a yellow pages or just a hardback copy. Now it's probably going on to online.
That's right.
And not everyone being tech savvy. With the bricks and mortar, a lot of businesses are going up because of the rent.
That's correct.
Do you see there's the importance of collaboration between business owners of various businesses in order to make sure that there is still a black presence on the high street?
The way that we may do business in the in the UK per se and in the West is not necessarily the same way that they do businesses in on the continent or on the Middle East. It is about making a collective agreement. If I say to you, I'm going to be meeting you here, and we've collectively said that's what's going to happen, and if that doesn't happen, you have to be accountable. I have to be accountable. Once we are more accountable, then I think the idea of us not being working together, that will go by the wayside.
Do you feel it is important for the younger generation to be able to walk down the high street and see a black business owner, or it doesn't matter as long as they provide their service that the younger generations are looking for?
I think it's vitally important. I remember going to the island of Jamaica as a 5-year-old and being blown away when I was driving down the road and I saw placards advertising a particular product with black faces, or going to a bank and seeing a black bank manager, or I remember taking a plane to another island somewhere and it's a black pilot. Those images are very, very important and impressionable for someone growing up, you know what I mean? I think it's vital when I'm walking and with my daughter, when she's in the environment where she can now pick up a black doll, or she can speak to this particular person who's doing business, and that particular person is doing that, or this particular person is a writer, or an illustrator, or whatever. I think it's really, really important.
How important do you see the community playing its role in supporting black businesses to grow?
We have to create some sort of a symbiosis and connect with black customers as well as black businesses. As black businesses grow, job creation is then created. As businesses grow, you find that now it helps supply chain. So now you have people buying products made by their people that have their interests at hand. And if your people feel loved, appreciated, and they know that you are concerned about their needs and well-being, they will pay you back more than you can believe.
If a young black person said, it's not important to support black businesses, it's just as long as the business is there for me to buy my product, how would you answer that?
Let's say I go into someone else's shop, I give them their money, their business is grown. They have their family. As their business grows, their family grows. They're able to now take their children to university, they're able to take themselves on holiday, they're able to look after them and maybe expand and build a better life. They're also able to now bring in people within their community to help their business to kind of grow. And then when the time comes and you go and maybe ask them, I'd like a job in your business. If no, sorry, the door is closed. I already got my people ready, so you don't have to worry. When you open this, and it's someone not in your community, think very hard.